Hey guys, what is going on? It is me, Sam. Welcome to episode number 1 of my new series, Road to Completion. Obviously for this series I am aiming to get the Completionist Cape again. I say again because I've actually already had this cape before, but since I started playing 07 and I've just come back to the game now, there's been a lot of updates. You can see it on the screen there. I have a lot of requirements to try and get this cape. But I started off on a cape. This is the 99 cape for, I think it's the support cape. Got a really cool animation when you actually combine the shards. Unfortunately you can only do it once, which is a bit of a shame because I really like that, but there we go. I just wanted to do that. I don't know if it's actually a requirement for the Completionist Cape, but I had them shards in the bank and I just wanted to use them up, and yeah, it looked kind of cool, so I thought I'd include it in the video. But most of these clips will be requirement based, but if there's a few things at the side which I just want to include, for example, if I get an elite clue scroll whilst thieving for some harmony moss, which actually does happen in this video, then I'll include that, even though it's not really getting me anywhere towards the Completionist Cape or getting me closer to it. But there we got the Motherload More, I think it's what it's called. You do it daily and you can get some random sort of item. I got the My Lear potion recipe or something like that. You can get like the Supreme Overloads from it. I've not actually got it yet just because I don't need to, but when I do start PVMing I will definitely get it. And then right here is the Sandstone Rock. I'm kind of doing this daily right now. It's just, I've got like 700 sandstone in the bank. I've just been doing it daily. It's really easy and you know, get it done quick, so I'm just doing that for the sake of it. And then right there is the Harmony Pillars. You got to get like 200k XP in a skill, and you can get some moss. I think you can get like 1 to 8, and you've got to get 50 of this moss in total for the requirement, just that one little requirement to be completed. So it's a bit of a shame sometimes. I've had it a couple of times where I've only got 1 moss after doing like 200k in a skill. Even if it's like summoning, you know, it still takes a little while and you only get 1 moss. It feels like you haven't really got anywhere. And here we go, we actually did get a treasure trail from the thieving, which really wasn't that great. And here is another clue scroll. This must have been from thieving again, just doing a lot of thieving in the off city. And I got 269k, and because of the update you can actually re-roll your rewards, and I actually decided to go with that because I thought, man, you know, you've got to do it really. If you've got a bad clue, you've always got that chance of maybe getting 3rd age, and it paid off. I got over 600k for this one, even though that helmet right there, what, you know, it is about 300k, but realistically it's about 30k, so it is a bit of a shame when you actually do try and sell it on the GE, but I'd still say it's pretty better than the other one. And then here we are back at the Motherload More. I can't actually remember what I got from this one. I'm doing like voice narration, so I've recorded these clips already. I got the Unfocused Damage Enhancer, which is something you can like focus it on a skill, or not a skill, focus it on a certain sort of type, and like if you kill monsters with this you do more damage or something like that. I've not actually ever used one before, so I'm not entirely sure, but I think you do more damage to it. I think there's one like volcanic creatures which I tend to, you know, focus it on, so if I do like the kiln then I can kill them easier, so it's not too bad. And then here we are back at the Sandstone Rock. I really do feel like I should just keep doing this. Like, I have actually done it every single day since I've started playing RuneScape 3 again. It only takes like 5 minutes. There's one rock here and there's actually another one in the Elf City which I go to as well. And you know, it's just nice to store up all of the crystal sandstone. I mean, I will make it into the potions, obviously. I'm not just going to keep it in the rock form. But yeah, it's just nice to know that, you know, I've got all of them, I made them myself. I don't have to spend money on getting the potions myself or anything. And here we have a bit of herb lore. This is for the Harmony Moss. I was using wells and the presets, and it's really quick XP, very quickly, and it was awesome. Gained a lot of XP. I don't know where my mouse cursor is on this screen capture. Sometimes it's there, sometimes it isn't. It's a bit weird with Camtasia sometimes. I need to update it. I think right now I do have the updated version, so hopefully it will be fixed, but usually yes, there is a mouse cursor. And here we go for the Harmony Moss. Got 5 that time, so it wasn't too bad. I got a dungeoneering one. It just chooses like a random skill. You can like wait till the next day and it will reset, but you know, as you can see there, it's dungeoneering, so if I really wanted to I could get 200k dungeoneering XP, and the moss will fully grow and I can pick it. And like I said earlier, you can get 1 to 8, so it is so annoying when you get only 1, but I've never had 8 before. I think the most I've had is actually 5, but you know, if I can get 8, that would be sick. It really does help. I've got to get 50 in total. It used to be 200, but they did update it, and I'm really glad they did, because you know, 200 would just take ages. And here we go for another one where I only got 4. I forgot what skill that was. Oh, summoning. I can actually just see from the inventory, so that was very quick. I just made yaks. I've got like over 1,000 yaks there. I was getting 10k XP a run, so it wasn't a problem doing that. I actually enjoyed that, even though at the same time I don't enjoy training summoning because I like to have loads of charms, and just using them up was like killing me. I don't know, I just like having loads of charms. It's actually my lowest skill is summoning, and I don't know why, but I just like it being my lowest skill, because most people, their highest skill is summoning. You know, they've got loads of XP, but you know, I thought I'm gonna be total opposite and just have no XP in it really. Even though I say no XP, it's still a lot of XP. But the next one, probably the most interesting one for this video, is Rush of Blood. Now, I'd never actually tried this before. Well, I tried it once. I actually got to wave 18. I was doing it on stream, and for this requirement, you have to get to wave 20 in 10 minutes. So you've got to fight random Slayer monsters. Some of them can be quite tough. They've actually added Tormented Demons and also Glaciers to the Slayer monsters now, which is quite interesting. I never really actually thought of them as bosses in the first place, like Glaciers and Tormented Demons. I don't know, I just think of like a boss is where there's only one monster of it. So for example, Bandos, you can't see two Bandoses at the same time, if you get what I mean, or General Grados, whatever. But with Tormented Demons, it was weird seeing that as a boss, even though there's multiple of them. I always find a boss should be just one of, one to fear. But yeah, anyway, this wasn't actually too bad. I was using the Steel Titan and the automatic scrolls, which is actually really helpful and a really cool update on Jagex's part. And I was just completely mowing them, really, really good. And I actually managed to get the requirement done on my second try, which is awesome. And I got some cool titles with it as well. I've actually sped up the clip, if you couldn't tell. I'm sure you could. I'm not actually attacking this fast, but I'm gonna keep talking until it actually finishes. But overall, this requirement, I don't know, I can imagine a lot of people would fear this one. I mean, for me personally, it wasn't too bad because I am a PVMer. Even though I'm more of a skiller now, I probably will be a PVMer again soon. But it really isn't too bad, especially like I said with this Steel Titan update. If you set the scrolls till to perform the scroll every single attack, which you can do by right clicking the special move bar, it is very easy. You've just got to make sure to keep drinking your summoning potions, and at this time I actually ran out of summoning potions, as you can see. So I was panicking at that point. I had a Tormented Demon, I only had magic, so I had to hope my Steel Titan would actually do enough damage for it to actually move over, and thankfully it did, and I was able to actually complete Rush of Blood, and it was awesome. I had some nice little ones there like Mutated Dinkos, which was very quick. The only slow ones really were just like Glaciers, Tormented Demons, ones like that. I mean, some of them are quite quick as well, so that's really cool. Okay, so overall, so far, this has been my favourite requirement, just because it is actually a challenge. Most of them are just like time-consuming and boring, such as the Harmony Moss, but this one was actually quite fun, even though I got it done relatively quickly. It would have taken me actually a total of 20 minutes to actually attempt this requirement. But there we go. I've actually finally done it to speed up. I wanted to show the full thing just in case people actually just wanted to see what I had to do. I unlocked loads of titles: the Abyssal, the Dark, the Beast, and Slayer Master. So that's cool. Even though, I don't know, Slayer Master ScapeSkill or ScapeSkill the Slayer Master. I mean, the Slayer Master sounds better than just Slayer Master ScapeSkill. I don't know, I just see it better that way. But yeah, it's pretty cool. Got loads of nice new titles and got some rewards as well, which are actually really, really bad. Got like some really basic items like a rune bar and a rune longsword. Not anything too interesting, but there we go. I suppose that's something extra. And then this clip here isn't actually anything necessarily related to the actual Completionist Cape, but I got a task of enemies, which is, well, they were in dungeoneering, but they've actually made a dungeon for them, which you can actually kill for a Slayer task, sorry. And I thought I'd record it just because it is my first try, and I've heard they can drop a blood necklace. Sounds really cool, and I just wanted to record it, show you guys about them if you haven't seen them already, because they are actually still relatively new. I originally went in with Torva. I'm loving the high detail. Torva and high detail looks so nice, and same with the Max Cape as well. The hood on as well. They've updated it, so it looks nice. But yeah, you get completely destroyed. You've got to make sure you've only got like one or two of them on you at a time, because it is multi, and if you've got like 4 of them on you, they will wreck you. And I actually nearly died at one point. I think I actually went down to 80 HP. And that is very, very little, seeing as I've got 10,000 HP. So it was close, but I'm actually still doing this task right now. This is actually the last clip of the video. It's not a bad task. They dropped some pretty decent loot, so I'm happy about that. Hopefully I can get a blood necklace. I don't know how much they're going for, but I'm sure they're a couple of mil. I say that, they're probably worth about 50k right now, but yeah, I also noticed as well, you can hit so much on these enemies. I don't know what's going on. maybe they've just got really low defense, but I was actually hitting like 7Ks on them at one point, so that was pretty interesting. It was really cool to see them numbers. I don't know where they come from, but it just happens to be that high. And yeah, guys, sweet it for the first episode of Road to Completion. That is what I'm calling it. Hopefully you've enjoyed it. If you have, please throw it a thumbs up. It does help me out, and it will make me want to upload episode 2 faster. So if you do enjoy these, just hit that button. That's all you got to do. But guys, thank you very much for watching, and I will see you in the next episode of Road to Completion.